Good afternoon. It is Monday, May 16th in the afternoon, cloudy and about 75 degrees at the moment. Welcome to the backyard of my Zone 5B garden. We are petering out on many of the tulips, but some are in fact actually starting up, as well as other bulbs. So this is just my random menagerie of bulbs that I put in. You can actually see that there's grape hyacinths are going to seed. These are the Muscari latifolium, the broadleaf ones, which I prefer, I think. Well, we'll see. And there's alliums that have set leaves for a while, but no actual bulbs, or no blooms coming out yet. Here, these are going to be some dark red gladiolus that I just threw into the pot, as well as a couple of other things, like a little pea that I put in there for some fresh peas. We'll see if that works. And then the supertunias and the salvia from Proven Winners are up here. These are the trailing silver. I'm not sure if it's just my phone or if they really are coming across as very pink, but in fact, actually some of these are more pink as they've been getting more sun. That's interesting. Some of them are still more white with the purple veining. This side's also doing well, but again, this is the actual colors that you can see. The top one here is more pinkish already, and the one on the bottom more has those pinkish purple veins. Up over here are some tiny little violas that I started from seed and a pea pod, just for the heck of it. And there are the giant and robust supertunias in the bubblegum pink. So as we come downstairs, you'll see I've got compost in process. The alliums have shot up terrifically in the last, say, 2 weeks, as I have been giving them more water, which, apparently a good idea. It sounds intuitive, but I'm never sure how much water is coming in naturally to the beds because, or even from underneath it. And in fact, there's a little drizzle going on right now, but this gets quite a bit of water that comes down, runs underneath. It's been keeping those tulips back there fat and happy. Here's the allium. These are going to be, I think, mostly like purple drumsticks, but we shall see. I am getting more attentive about actually removing bulbs that I had just thrown in here, but that have molded, the ones that molded in the pot. And I had thought, oh, this will be a good idea to just leave them in there, but I think ultimately it isn't. I saw a talk with Dave Dowling, and he was talking about like the health and cleanliness, the hygiene of your beds, and that can having kind of the older stuff. It's not really composting in place. It's more creating an atmosphere. I'm not going to do that. That one big giant red. Let's see, it was red, a little bit of white, black stamen, the emperor. But whatever it was a red tulip here, and it was massive. These are some silver parrots that are great. Look at that, we even have more tulips coming up. These are where I put some of the parrots. I can tell that one is going to be a white parrot, or possibly an amazing parrot. So we've got some of those coming up. I'm looking forward to seeing if we get any of the carousels. But let's see, just briefly back here, the pink tulips, that is the lone survivor that's still up. Everything else I've deadheaded. Yeah, except for that one little one. And then here we've got some more of these white tulips. These might be spring greens. This one here has more of a parrot look to it, but we'll see. The crocus leaves are continuing to provide a little buffet for the little bunny rabbit who comes back here. Look at this. This is brand new. Yesterday, these daffodils, which are these should be the Acropolis ones that were quite expensive. Yesterday, they were all in this gooseneck form. Now they are big and gorgeous. Look at that. I think this this might even be like a stunted, weird little hyacinth that is coming up, you know, a month after everything else. That's interesting. But yeah, look at that. We have Acropolis. We have 2 Acropolis daffodils there. These ones should be more. And then these are looking, well, they're double. They might be Mount Tacomas, I suppose, because they're not looking like they don't look like they're parrots or spring greens. But we'll see. There's more coming up. That's what I get for not knowing what I put where in the garden out of my just desperation to get things in at the end of the day. These are the apricot. These are the apriconas, I think, because they don't have the variegated foliage. That over there, who knows what that was? Might have been an amazing parrot. Here, these are going to be Angeliques, and you really can see how they vary over time, going from more white to more pink as they age. The pink impressions are just about done and gone. There's a couple hanging on here, but yeah, wow, how exciting. And I'm just happy to report, as I snap off heads, just how well and better these species tulips are than I had given them credit. Just accidentally pulled out the whole raceme here instead of just part of it. Wish I hadn't done that. All right, I apparently snapped off another tulip too, but we'll flex to it. That's too bad. Let's see, so there's the garden from afar. I'm going to show you a few more of the tulips that are just starting to come in. Just really brilliant. Man, I'm gonna have to just put this little guy here, since I accidentally must have stepped on it the other day, or an animal did. But yeah, here's more. There's, I think, what are some Angeliques, as well as, well, they all could be Angeliques down there. It's just pretty cool at this point, with more coming up. So the show is not over, though it is for the hyacinths. There's the Tahitis doing really well. There's a couple more here that I tucked in at the very end. Look at that. These little, those were my original tulips from years ago that keep coming back. And then even over here, this little flower bed has given me so much pleasure. The Merlots look great. It definitely sparks my interest in having more colors to complement the white and pink that I put in, and focusing on this sort of burgundy color. So thanks for being with me, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.